Hello. During the month of March, I want to share a couple of stories with you, a couple of things that happened in my life that I think are important and what I've learned from them. What I've learned from them. And this first story I want to share with you is a true story. It's a true story, fictitious names, but it's a true story. And the title of it, I gave a title of it, The Horn That Blew It. The horn that blew it. He asked me, he asked me, Dale asked me. I kept turning this thought over and over in my mind to make sure it was true. I was getting more and more ecstatic with each revolution of this thought. Dale Blake had asked me to the school dance next Friday. I couldn't believe it. Dale had not asked anyone else, although every other girl wanted him to ask them. But he asked me. Dale was so fine. Now, fine is a 70s term that means the same thing as hot, which is the 21st century equivalent. He was cute, and his fro was a cherry on top. He was the bomb. And he had asked me to go to the school dance. Do schools have dances anymore? I couldn't wait to go, to walk in the gym on his arm. I knew whatever I wore, I would look good with him. Dale was so fine, and we were going to the dance together. Beep, beep. A honking horn outside my house interrupted my fantasy thoughts. I knew it was in my driveway because of the closeness of the sound. But who was it? I wasn't expecting anyone. Maybe it's one of my mom's friends, but usually when they come, they just get out the car and come to the door. Beep, beep. Again. Who's that honking outside? My mother asked. I don't know. Are you expecting one of your friends to play that card game you always lose? My mother frowned at me. I don't know whether she would frown at me because she always lost or because I was teasing her because she always lost. But she got up from repairing my stepfather's socks. Is that a thing in the past too? And came to look out the window with me. I had already had a chance to peek out the window before she got there. And I practically knocked her down as I whizzed around while simultaneously jumping up and down, yelling and screaming, "It's Dale! It's Dale! It's Dale!" My mom tried to look out the window without being stampeded, asking, "Who is Dale?" I froze. Astonishingly looked at her, saying, "Who's Dale? You don't know?" My mom looked bewildered and answered flatly, "No, I don't know who Dale is." "Well, Ma, I would have you to know that's who your daughter is going to the school dance with next week. Dale chose me to go to the dance." But before I could finish explaining to my mom who Dale was, there came that no longer mysterious beep beep. I turned and rushed toward the door. Side note, this happened when I was about 16 years old, which made my mom about 65 years old. As I made my mad rush for the front door, my 65-year-old mother got to the door before I did and stood boldly in front of it. As fast as I thought I was, I reached the door after she did. Although she was standing in front of the door, I still reached for the doorknob. The coolness of the metal, shiny knob could never compare to the coldness of my mother's voice and words that chilled me. She simply said, "You will not open this door. You will not go out to that car." I froze again. All I could do is gasp. My eyes met my mother's as I stepped back confused, on the verge of crying with anger. I literally shook my head and questioned as forcefully as a 16-year-old could. What? Why? Mom, what are you doing? That's Dale. He probably just wants to talk to me about the dance. But before I could offer any other explanation, my mother said without raising her voice, but with a tone that let me know she was not going to move, Sabrina, I will not allow you to run out to some honking car. If the young man wants to talk with you, he should get out of the car and come to the door, knock, and come into the house to talk to you. You should never respond to someone honking as a signal to come to them. Such disrespect. My teary eyes pleaded with her, but no movement. However, the movement I did hear was Dale's car backing out of the drive and driving away. Then my mother moved away from the door and returned to her chair to continue repairing my stepfather's socks. Yeah, Dale did go to the dance next week, but not with me. I went with some friends. Someone else was on his arm. And at 15, that felt pretty awful. But that moment stayed with me for years, because my mom wasn't just standing in front of a door that day. She was actually teaching me something. So let me ask you a couple of questions to sit with for next week. Have you ever wanted something so badly you couldn't see clearly? Has someone ever stopped you from doing something and you didn't understand why? And have you ever looked back later and realized they were really protecting you? Next Wednesday, I'll share what I eventually understood about that moment.